Hello Tech World and welcome back to another video. As someone born in the early 90s, I've had the chance to experience a wide range of consoles and handhelds over the years. While I absolutely love the stunning and immersive games available on modern consoles, I've always had a soft spot for retro gaming. There's just something special about those classic titles and the nostalgia they bring. So in 2025, I finally decided to pick up my first retro gaming handheld, and I'm glad that I did. Since I'm not too deep into the world of retro handhelds, I went with the one that instantly caught my eye on Amazon, as its design reminded me of one of my all-time favorite handhelds, the Game Boy Color. This device being the Anbernic RG40XXV, and after spending a week with it, I'm ready to share my thoughts. In today's video, I'll be going over its specs, design, and my overall experience with this retro handheld. So if you're new to the channel, here we cover all things tech and gaming, so if that's something you're into, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Without further ado, let's dive into the Anbernic RG40XXV and see what it has to offer. When it comes to specs, the Anbernic RG40XXV packs a solid set of features for a retro gaming handheld. It runs on an H700 quad-core ARM Cortex-A53 processor paired with a dual-core G31 MP2 GPU for smooth performance. The device comes with 1GB of LPDDR4 RAM, which is good for running classic games in my opinion, and includes a 64GB microSD card. For connectivity, the RG40XXV supports both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, ensuring a stable connection for online features, along with Bluetooth 4.2 for connecting wireless controllers. Powering the device is a 3200 mAh battery, which provides a decent amount of playtime on a single charge. As for the operating system, this handheld runs on Linux, giving you access to a variety of emulation options and customization features. Whether you're diving into classic Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis, or PlayStation titles, the RG40XXV is built to handle it all. As for the colors, the Anbernic RG40XXV is available in 3 colors: transparent black, indigo blue, and white. I opted for the white variant because it has an incredibly clean look in my opinion. In terms of design, as mentioned earlier in the video, the RG40XXV closely resembles the Game Boy Color with a few modern refinements. When it comes to holding the RG40XXV, it feels amazing, quite comfortable, and ergonomic, making it well suited for long gaming sessions. The compact form factor ensures that the buttons are within easy reach, allowing for effortless pressing of both the front and back buttons. When it comes to controls, this handheld features a D-pad that feels responsive, requiring minimal travel for inputs to register instantly with no noticeable delay. Just below the D-pad is an analog stick that also feels smooth to use. However, one concern I have is its long-term durability. Will it develop stick drift over time? And if so, how soon? That's something I'll be keeping an eye on. A nice touch is the RGB lighting around the analog stick, which adds to the device's aesthetic appeal. As for the face buttons, they have a glossy texture and provide satisfying feedback when pressed. On the side of them, you'll find the select and start button, along with an M button above them, which functions similarly to a shortcut or a function key. Lastly, there's a single speaker, which I'll discuss later in the video. On the left side, the RG40XXV houses the volume rocker and the first micro SD card slot, which comes with a pre-installed 64GB micro SD card loaded with hundreds of games. On the right side, there's the power button, a reset button just below it, and a second micro SD card slot for expanded storage. Moving to the back, the trigger buttons offer a tactical, clicky feel that I personally don't find bothersome, but take a listen and let me know how they sound. On the bottom of your device, you'll see a headphone jack and a USB-C port for charging, and on the top we have a micro HDMI for a video output, as well as 2 LEDs to indicate charging or when the device is on. Overall, I think Anbernic has done a solid job with the design and feel of this device. As for the screen on this device, you're getting a beautiful 4-inch IPS LCD display that delivers vibrant colors and excellent color accuracy. Games truly stand out on this screen, making for an immersive and enjoyable experience. I've had a fantastic time revisiting some of my all-time favorite games on this device. The display resolution is 640 by 480, not the sharpest, but it still gets the job done. While a higher resolution would have been nice, it's understandable given the price point. Another great aspect of the screen is the thin bezels, which contribute to a sleek and modern look. As for the OS on this device, it's fairly simple and easy to navigate. It features a game room section, RA game, an app center, a favorite section for saving your most played games, and a history section that keeps track of your recently played titles. There's also a search function to quickly find specific games, and a settings menu where you can adjust LED lighting, brightness, and other preferences. If the stock OS isn't to your liking, there are other operating systems systems available such as Newly. However, I haven't personally tested them as the default OS meets my needs just fine. Now let's get into the real highlight, the gaming experience on the RG40XXV. Simply put, it's been fantastic. This device has allowed me to relive some of my favorite childhood games including Crash Bandicoot, Tekken, Mega Man, and more. The experience has been nothing short of amazing. One of the things I love most about this retro gaming handheld is that it not only comes pre-installed with hundreds of games, but also features titles from multiple classic consoles, all for just $79.99, which in my opinion is an absolute steal. Over the past week, I found myself constantly picking it up, whether I'm on the couch, in the office, or lying in bed for a quick 30-minute to an hour-long gaming session. Time just flies when I'm using this device. It's that good. Now, of course, I know there are more expensive and more powerful retro gaming handhelds out there, but for someone like me, the RG40XXV is a fantastic entry point for anyone looking to dive into retro gaming. That said, if you're specifically looking for a handheld capable of running PS2 or GameCube games, this isn't the right device. You'll need something more powerful, which naturally comes at a higher price. I also want to mention that this handheld does not come pre-installed with major Nintendo titles like Pokemon or Zelda, so if you want to play those, you'll need to install the ROMs yourself. With that in mind, I definitely see myself upgrading in the future to something like the Retroid Pocket 5 or Odin 2 Portal, both Android-based gaming handhelds that I'm quite interested in testing out myself. Now, let's jump into some gameplay, pay close attention to the speakers, and let me know what you think. To wrap things up, the Anbernic RG40XXV has turned out to be a gaming device that I didn't realize I needed until now. It checks off almost all the boxes for what I look for in a retro handheld. It's portable, comfortable to hold, packed with plenty of games, and all at an amazing price. Right now, it feels like the perfect buy, but only time will tell how well it holds up over extended use. If nothing else, this device has sparked a deeper interest in retro gaming handhelds for me, so if you'd like to see more content on devices like this, let me know in the comments section below. I've really enjoyed diving into this space over the past week, and I'd love to explore it further. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as it helps the channel out a ton. So, who is this device for? Well, in my opinion, the RG40XSV is perfect for beginners who want to experience retro handheld gaming without spending a fortune. For just $79.99, it delivers a surprisingly great gaming experience, and honestly, I'm shocked it's not more expensive. If you're interested, you can find the purchase link in the description. As always, Tech World, it's been a blast, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.